I'm Kat Harris, and I'm an associate professor in the accounting department in the Carson College of Business. It's an interesting story why I chose to become a business professor. I realized that this was an opportunity that I could pay it forward for all the opportunities in my profession that were granted becoming a CPA and getting an accounting degree. And so that's really what motivated me to become an accounting professor. My teaching and research does have an impact on students and ultimately the industry. And WSU is unique because they're a land grant institution, which means we do have access and opportunity of education offered to all students. And with that, we have first-gen students. There might not be a role model or insight what that profession looks like. And so I try to break down these barriers by sharing stories and even mistakes of myself, so their expectations are more in line with what reality is when they begin their professional life. My research has implications for students to be able to look at things differently. While it might not be a specific topic that is going to change regulation, it does bring in a different perspective for students, and it encourages them to be curious and to have questions of their own. I think if I were talking about how I come up with my research questions, people would be surprised that they're really driven by reading material and engaging in non-accounting activities. So whether I'm reading a parenting book that talks about multitasking or the common news every day, I can develop questions and I can test some of those questions in an accounting setting. For example, there was a lot of discussion on combating COVID, and it became very political. And so I took that to determine whether or not the political identity of accounting really did go in hand with the numbers that were being reported for COVID. It's really difficult to identify 3 different things that I'm proud of during my career at WSU because there has been so much support and collaboration along the way. But there are 3 different events that I very much celebrated. My first one was my first premier publication, because it really validated our efforts on the research side and it noted an element of success. My second event was being awarded the Faculty MLK Award for my work in the community and really advocating for equity in the school system. And my last one being awarded tenure. Carson College is a great place to work because you're not just a number. Here you really are challenged to be the best you can be, but at the same time, you're provided the support to help you grow.